the Senate can do Nigerians a favor by, televising the proceedings of this committee live, it will do a whole lot of justice, not only to the Senate, but to we in the executive, to those key leaders of the industry, from NNPC, from NNPPR, from NUPRC, from Dangote Refinery, from Modular refiners. I think that would do a whole lot of good to all of us.
Mr. Chairman, let me be specific. And I will wait for the public hearing, and I also agree with my Honorable Minister that it should be broadcast live so that Nigerians will hear us, so that all the misinformation that you see today will be put beside, so that Nigerians will know the truth. And all of us here see what's happening in the media. Targeted personal attack on my person, on the institution. And we all know how this works. They are deliberate, they are calculated, so that create the impression that the NNPC Limited and our leadership are doing anything to create economic sabotage in our country. NNPC has nothing to do with imports of products that are substandard. Mr. Chairman, when the details come, we will tell you what we know. And we're after no one. We are persecuting nobody. We are not criminals. We are not thieves.
Nigerians have all heard only one side of the argument. We have been bombarded, abused, accused, maligned, but we are not heard. So just like the Honorable Minister has said, it is an opportunity for Nigerians to hear from the side of not only Farouk Ahmed, but NNDPRA. So I actually am happy, I'm pleased, and elated that the hearing will be made public and live on TV because we have been unfairly treated.
Permit me to stand on existing protocols. Let me start by giving you an update, a progress update on the Dangote Refinery. Mr. Chairman, I would like to let you know that since the refinery started we had trial production in January, and then full-time production started in March. Since then, we've processed about 50 million barrels of crude. We've produced about 5 million tons of petroleum products. And these petroleum products have been sold in various parts of the country. Our jet has been sold in Europe since May. We've been sending jet to Europe. Other products have been sent to places as far as Asia, US, Brazil, and so on. So the refinery has been making a lot of progress. We just basically have 3 questions that we think we should look at by the committee and also as Nigerians. The first question is, do local refineries deserve protection from dumping? That's the first question. Second question is, should Nigeria protect its infant industries in order to encourage investment? And then the third question is, should local refineries have preferential access to Nigerian crude? Those really are our questions that we want this committee to consider. On the first one, as I've said, we've produced 5 million tons of products, but of those 5 million tons, about 90% of it had to be exported. While at the same time, products we were producing are being reimported into Nigeria. We find ourselves competing against Russian products that are being produced with oil that is valued at $60. We all know that because of the cap that has been put on oil, on Russian oil, the value of Russian oil today in the market is $60. And that's what Russia is using to produce their products. And those products are being sent in large quantities into Africa to compete with products that are produced in refineries that buy crude at $90.
When people go to the media to attack people, I think it goes beyond money, beyond business. It is something that has a lot of psychological effect. Monopoly kills business. And when people invest without doing the needful, that is why you see them, they accuse everybody. I will make reference to 1 or 2 points. You see, Nigerians today are crying that the price of foodstuff is high. Somebody published the result of his company yesterday, making over 133 billion in 6 months. The profit is coming from where? Sugar. Nigerians are paying more because Nigerians are not allowed to import sugar. We buy from the monopolistic people.
That man, we are not.
Yes, sir.
Again, I said this is not the public. This is not a public hearing.
It's okay.
If man is willing to collaborate with other stakeholders and government institutions, such as NNPCL, NDPPRA, to augment NNPC retail and other value change in the downstream sector.
I'm the chairman of CORAN, Crude Oil Refinery Owners Association of Nigeria. I'm here to speak on some of the few issues we have had as refiners, and it's not so different from what Aliyu from Dangote Refinery has said. I mean, we started, I think Dangote is the only company that started before us. Our company name is OPAC, and they started, I think, about 2013, and we started about 2017. And about 2021, we actually started to do our reliability test. And it was a challenge for us to even get crude for our reliability test. We have gone to almost all the institutions, both government and private. Till this moment, as I speak, our refinery is a 10,000 barrel refinery, which was completed 2021 and started operation 2022. We are operating at about 3% capacity, a refinery of 10,000 barrels. That means we are not even getting up to 1,000 barrels per day. What that means is that we are not just the only one that are challenged in this way. There are other modular refineries that are also challenged in this way.